name is Samantha and welcome to today's video. Today we're going to be making this panel project. Let's get into it. So I purchased this panel project, I believe at the Rummage sale. I will have that haul video linked down below. It seems like a very straightforward project. We're going to be making a garland from all of these circular pieces. It says that we will need, let's see here. Where are the notions? Notions needed. For stuffed ornaments, small bag of polyester fiberfill. For flat ornaments, 1 yard of fusible interfacing or 1 yard of batting. Thought we were making, oh, I guess it's ornaments or a garland, or you could put it on a towel. Pretty much you can do whatever you want with it because they're just circles. But I want to make it into a garland. So I guess the next thing we're gonna have to do is see how wide my mantle is to see how many of these can go. But you know what? It doesn't matter because you make them, that's so smart. You make them in the same way so they have you make them so that each one of them has a upward string. So the ones that we attach to the garland, then we'll just connect the upward string to the garland strip. I thought that these were sewn into the garland, so I misunderstood that. So we're gonna make all of these in the same manner. So let me go ahead and get this cut out. I am not sure the best method for cutting this circle. I think I'm gonna go down to the kitchen and see if I can find something a similar size, or maybe a little bigger, maybe a little smaller, so that I can place like a bowl or a cup or something and use my rotary cutter around that. I'm not sure how else to get like a good circle. The other option is to not cut them in circles and cut them literally just in a grid and then sew them together on the circle. That might be a better call. I think I could do better at sewing than cutting in a circle. So let's try it that way. I'm just gonna cut these into a grid and then we'll place them together and sew them on the line. I don't know if I want to stuff them or not. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Here is the garland panel, so let's go ahead and read these instructions. So it says, cut out ornaments along the outer edges, place 2 ornaments right sides together, sew a 1/4 inch seam around the edge of the ornament, leaving a section open for turning, clip seam, be careful not to cut into the machine stitching, turn ornament right side out, stuff with polyester fiberfill, and slip stitch the opening close. Repeat procedure for remaining ornaments, attach a loop to the top of the ornaments for hanging. Instructions for flat ornaments is to cut the ornaments along the outer edges. Optional for extra body, apply fusible interfacing to the wrong side of the ornaments or add batting to the wrong sides of the ornaments for a truly quilted effect. Continue with steps 2 through 5, so 2 through 5 for the stuffed ornaments, slip stitch for opening closed. So I don't agree with putting the loop at the end. To me, it makes more sense to place the loop in when you do the attaching. I'm also going to cut these as squares, and when I attach the 2 together, I'm going to sew as close as I can to the color that I can see. As far as stuffing or not stuffing them, I'm not sure what I want to do. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put fusible fleece on all of them, and then when we get close to the end, once we have them stitched together, then we'll decide whether we're going to stuff them or not. Here are all the pairs cut up. I left them attached so that I wouldn't lose them. Here is my fusible fleece. So we're going to take a pairing. I'm going to chop them up as I go, but I just didn't want to lose them from their match. But we'll take the fusible fleece like this, and then, you know, go like this. I guess we don't even need to cut them. I could just line them up like this and pin them down. I might just do that. Okay, here is how I'm adding the loop in. So I've got 10 inches of fishing wire and I put a clip on it so I'm able to see it, and I'm sliding it in between the 2 layers right here. It's kind of hard to do with one hand, but I'm sliding it between the 2 layers so that I can get it up at the top, and then clipping it on. And 10 inches sounds like a lot, but when it's folded over, that's only 5, and so it's really not that much. I can't do this with one hand, but I'm gonna go ahead and clip this right at the top. So I've got all of the other ones clipped. So
And as you can see here, the fishing line is up here, so it's not in the way of this down here. I'm gonna go ahead and start stitching down here, stitch all the way around, and then back tack on either end, and then we will trim them down. But that is what I'm going to do on all of them, and we'll see what it looks like. Here are all of the ornaments sewn together, and something I had to do is knot the fishing line. I don't know if you can see it. I had to give it a knot because the first one that I made, ended up just falling out. So I had to make a knot at the top of all of them, then pink them, and turn them right side out. And I love the fishing line. I think that's gonna look so cool either on the tree or on a garland. And here's the opening. So the next thing is to stuff it and see what it looks like and see if we like it better flat or stuffed. So I'm gonna get them all to this point and we'll test it out. Here's how they're looking. This is really hard. Like, sewing a circle is very difficult. I took my time and went slow, and they are certainly not perfect. The bottom, I haven't tried too hard to like make it flat. I was just trying to get it tucked in, so ignore the bottom part. But even that, they are not very good circles. I tried hard though. So now I'm gonna stuff a couple and see what they look like stuffed. Maybe that'll make it look, you know, less non-circly. I don't know. Let me try stuffing a couple. I definitely think that a stuffed ornament looks better than the flat ones. Now it's just figuring out how much to stuff it. So this one I did stuff it more than these two, and I ended up stitching it. You're supposed to whip stitch it, but we all know no hand stitching is happening over here. I think I should have put a little more, made it a little thicker, but I do like it. I like the three-dimension it gives. So I'm gonna go ahead and stuff all of these and sew them shut. But let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Should I continue stuffing, or do you think I should have just left them be how they are flat? Here are all of the ornaments on the tree. I think they turned out so cute. I love the way that they look. I think the fishing line looks really great. Can you see the fishing line? I love it. I think it looks like they're floating. So I think it turned out really well. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, and have a wonderful day.